Look, I know that you've all been busy. I know that you've been binge watching Netflix with the new McMahon documentary, but it's time to chill out with our women's only My GM mode. Let's go!
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Oh Yeah podcast.
It's time to get extreme. Hello and a very warm welcome to the Give Me a Oh Yeah Wrestling podcast. My name is Anne, and today we are going to be continuing our women's only My GM mode with full stipulations. Every match is going to have a stipulation. That's a lot of hardcore matches. Let's get hardcore right now. Let's talk about Danny Coe, 95, who says Last Legend wasn't in the game this year, so you would have downloaded her. My friend, it was months ago. I don't even remember, but that's cool. Last Legend is now in my game, but she's not officially on the roster. I didn't realize. But Michelle McCool, Lyra Valkyrie were also in recent DLC, so you may see them pop up and end up with two Michelles and two Sherrys. Mate, not just them. I could have two Jade Cargills and two Nia Jaxes. We could have a Nia Jax tag botch team that just goes around and injures our full roster. Oh, no, he can't. He didn't just say that. He did. The chaos of the camera work on the Hell in a Cell was too funny. My goodness. I was so down about that. I was so frustrated by it. I was like, no. I think you could see by the end of the episode, I was like, I don't know if this is working. I don't know if this is recording. I don't know if this is all pointless. I just want to get the video done. So my apologies for that. But you're all here. You all came back. Thanks very much. I appreciate it. Let's go. Thanks very much, Danny, for your comment. I do read all the comments. Sean Aker 3050 says, Ant, since you picked her up for this season, I feel compelled to help you with Christy Hemmy's name pronunciation. See? I'm learning. I do it all the time. Do you know how many times Sean's helped me in the past? I still can't get Jacqueline right. It's Hemi, like the car engine. Pronounce Hemi or Hemi or Hemi. We'll try our best. Thanks very much, Sean. Hope you are all doing it. Leave a comment down below if you are and a like on the button. Let's go. We are going to look at who's got an upgrade. It's Willow. Willow Nightingale's got an upgrade. She can be giant or fighter. She's bruiser at the minute. I've just noticed you can't see the class when my face is there. Do you want the face on, guys, or do you want me to set the face off? I don't mind. Let me know in the comments. Normally the face is okay in that position, but apparently not when I look here. She's normally fighter. Like I feel like we might go giant. You know, I feel like she could class as a giant if we wanted to. So we'll go with that. She's got 8 weeks left on a contract, so we have to remember that. Let's try and get a new contract, eh? And we can do that from Triple H's Commissioner's goal. He's got a contract negotiation 2, which has 4 weeks to a contract duration. Have one TLC match this week. That is fine. Promise Tony Storm that next match won't be against Jazz. That's okay, Tony. Let's do that now, shall we? Let's get Tony Storm in a match against someone. And I think this match would have been epic had it happened. That's not going to happen because of the stamina. Oh, is stamina really that much of a problem? Is stamina, like, absolutely dead? I've got loads of people though, right? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's do a call out and let's have Stephanie Vicure call out Timeless Tony Storm. Sweet. Let's have a look what else we want to do. We've got Jazz, our champion, and she is going to need a new fighter to go against, and that is going to be none other than Christy Hemme. Hey, you said her name right. Let's put the title on the line. Sure, let's go. Yeah, sorry about not watching the last match. It was a real disappointment to me as well. Right, who else have we got? We've got Asia. Asia's been doing a lot of good stuff. She's got okay stamina. Asuka's got good stamina, so we could definitely get Asuka out here against Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Hollywood, Haley, J. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. We just need to change the class of someone. What we've been doing, fighters and bruisers. So let me just make a note. Hollywood Haley J needs to turn heel. Sweet. Put an arrow. Sweet. On the back of my my warm-up meal that I write all these on. It's my booking card, all right? It's my booking card. We've got Debbie Keitel and Rosemary ready to rock, actually. But we do need to get another tag team going. So let's have a think about who we're going to do that with. Debbie Keitel and Session Moth Martina is the tag team. Off. Debbie Keitel and Session Moff Martina winning the tag matches there. Who are they going to be going up against? They are going to be going up against... I think this is a cool tag team. Where are you? Chris Statlander and Julia Hart. Let's go. What do you think about that, man, as a tag team? I think that's cool. Team AEW versus Team Pro Wrestling Eve. I'm down with that. There we go. Let's put the titles on the line. Sure, why not? Main event it. Right, let's get another match going on, and let's have a look what else I want to have happen. I want to have Queen Aminata. Oh, she's not very happy. Queen Aminata to go against... Who are you against? Gail Lewis. Not going to work. It's just because she's a cruiser and it's really hard to figure out what to do with her, but her stamina is terrible. So let's put her against her like that. Sweet. And then let's have a look at what else we have to have happen. Su Yung and Rosemary couldn't do it together. They couldn't do it together. Maybe it's time to go against each other. What do you think? Does Su Yung blame her for losing it? Maybe so, man. Oh, no, I can't do it right now because we're all in feuds. That's okay. We can get Debbie out of feud. We could end Su Yung and Martina soon. That's no problem. We can do that. Let's have a look what else I've got. Time of Toni Storm, Stephanie Jazz versus Christy Hem. Have I got Willow? No, I haven't got Willow out here yet. She's got bad stamina. These two have both got bad stamina, but I feel like that'd be a great match, right? That'd be a great match. We put her as a giant, didn't we? How do I fix that? If I change her class, I think she'll be a fighter. Yeah, well, yeah, I think I wrote that down, so that's fine. Well, I know I wrote that down. And then let's have a look what else we've got. We've got Lash Legend and Michelle McCool with 5 weeks remaining. Times Toni Storm obviously going into a feud there. Gail Lewis is in the call-out this week. Let's get a class change from Michelle McCool going. Let's get the class change from Michelle McCool going. Oh, not a class change, a role change, excuse me. Where are you, Michelle? There we go. Put Michelle in there, and then we can maybe get her and Lash Legend going against each other. What do you guys think? Sounds good to me. Right, let's have a look at our stamina. It's dead. Our stamina is dead. Pre-match physio, we're going to use that on Willow, because Willow's got the lowest of everyone. What else have we got? To the moon, we can use that. Let's give it to someone with a lot of stamina. Let's give it to Julia. Sweet. Julia's going to go to the moon. Them tag matches are going to be even better. Bad publicity. We don't need to steal people yet, do we? No, we'll try and use that in a PLE if we can. Sweet. Oh, we're stuck in a high school this week, so we're going to make no money. Thanks very much, Teddy Long. And that is what we are doing this week. Have I got any? No, I haven't. That might be worth buying. Let's see if we can build the show up first. I don't want these two to get hurt. Let's give them tables. I don't want these to get hurt, but looks like I've got no choice. Let's give them Extreme Rules. It's already awful. Right, these two aren't going to get hurt because Willow's got the card used against her. We can't use Extreme Rules because we've already got an Extreme Rules. Let's go. We've got low. There's one low there. Last woman standing. Is there any more mediums? Special guest referee. We could put a referee into it. But then it might cause problems with a feud. Going. Extreme. Very high. High. TLC? Sure. And we'll put this as the last woman standing because it is all stamina, cost low, which is good. Let's keep them going. That's going to kill Willow, but, you know, that's a stipulation you guys voted for, and I'm making it work. I say I'm making it work. That's a big overestimation, right? We'll buy that card because that'll come in useful because everyone's hurt. Show cost 96,000. Let's get straight into it. Hope you're all having a great day, a great week, a great month. Thank you so much all for joining me once again. I went to see the Sex Pistols last week, and let me tell you, it was insanely good. I got in a circle pit. I don't do that type of thing. Jazz versus Christy Hemme. See what happens. I dived in, and then I was like with the singer, Frank Carter, like just hanging out with him. It's great. Whoa, really good match. No rivalry formed. Christy Hemme got the win, didn't she? Stephanie Vaquer and Toni Storm have the rivalry. Nice. Asuka and Hollywood Hailey Jane, a last woman standing match. Let's see who gets the win. Yeah, I think Christy Hemme got the win, so she's got the title. Whoa. Hollywood Hailey Jane getting the win over Asuka. Let's go, Hollywood. Let's go. Queen Aminata going up against Gail Lewis now. A new rivalry has formed right there. Fantastic. Asia going up against Willow. The two giants face off. Winner is Willow. And a new rivalry is formed in a 3.5-star match. This is a great show for the first show after a pay-per-view, by the way. And then our main event, Debbie Keitel, Martina, Session Moss Martina, Statlander, and Julia Hart all going at it in Extreme Rules. Let's see who gets the win. Oh, they keep the titles, man. They keep the titles, and no rivalry formed right there. Interesting. Okay. We definitely need to do a call out for them, see if we can get that going. We might not be able to get it going, though. Sometimes that is what happens, and sometimes these epic feuds that we expect to see don't always pay off. Oh. Having a sip of my coffee. Cheers, everyone. It turns out that Asia and Willow was a more entertaining match than the Extreme Rules main event. Wow. Wow, okay. Let's see their results. There we go. Cool. How can I sneeze? Excuse me, my friends. Oh, a mate come over, fixed my audio. It should sound better now. Does that sound better to you all? I think it sounds better. 23,000 fans is what we lost. And look at the money, man. Oh, my word. We made 500 quid on that? Are you kidding? Come on. Minus 13,000 and minus 14,000. Wow, they beat us, even though we did really well. Right, contract negotiation. That's good. That saves us some money. There's some big money as well to save on that. We need to do another show. Cool, fine. Minneapolis, Minnesota. My contract with NXT 2.0 will expire at the end of the week. I'll be prepared to stay another 5 weeks for 77. Oh no, we've got a couple. Let's just. Oh right, okay, no, that's fine. We've got two though. We've got Lash Legend and we've got Queen Aminata. We've got authorization to extend Queen Aminata's contract, so let's use that. Yes, let's use the card on Aminata. Cool. So that's extended that. Last Legend, 56k. Let's talk figures. Is she happy? Not particularly. How about 39k? I hate being lowball, but okay, I'll take the offer. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. She's unhappy, but I'm okay. You're probably aware of the fact I just need money, man. 75,000 is not a lot to work with, and I might end up having to release someone because I can't afford all the stipulations. Hey, Foley, you're probably aware of the fact that McCool keeps hiding my gym badge. She seems to think it's hilarious. I don't. I've had enough of her disrespect. And I want to teach her a lesson in the ring. I can promise you I'm going to bring the hin. Instant rivalry sounds good. You can fight it this week. Let's go. Good. My fist in her face might make her rethink her attitude. Willow's not feeling 100% right now. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? I'm going to say sure, because she's got like 13 stamina anyway. So let's get her off the card and show that Statlander cuts a promo this week. Yeah, sure, we can do that. We'll do a tag team call out and we'll get Julia Hart and Chris Statlander calling out the tag champs. Done. Tick. Promised Jazz a match against Michelle McCool this week. So Jazz wants to go up against Michelle McCool. That is interesting. Christy Hemme is our champion. Oh wow, instant rivalry with them. So we've got a new title holder with no one that she's fighting. Okay. Everything's got messed up. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Who else can we have fight her? I mean, it's an instant rivalry there. Two fighters. Ugh. What else can we turn Jazz into? I bet it's a bruiser. Can we have the interference on from Christy Hemme? No. Okay. We'll do it. We'll go with it. We'll see what we can do. Can we change Jazz's class? Not that we're going to do this right now, but what's her class change? I bet it's Giant. Yeah, it's Giant. And we can't change Michelle McCool, can we? Because she's too low level. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll carry on regardless. Let's go. So Jazz wants a match against Michelle McCool. Cool. Not even intentional, I promise you, my friends. Let's have a look what we've got here. So maybe Christy Hemme can take a few weeks off then, I guess. Just relax, chill out. Who's got stamina, man? Because that's what we're lacking here. She's going to feud against Brie Bella. Brie Bella's got okay stamina. Yeah, we could get Jetta and Brie Bella out there again. Nice. Don't hate that. Let's go have a look at her stamina as well. Victoria and Britt Baker, both with decent stamina, so let's get them out there. Nice, decent rivalry going on there. And Fallon Henley and Alba Fire. Nice, we'll get all them out there, and that should help us out. Now, I've got her as a bruiser. What can Christy Hem turn into? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out now. Christy Hem can turn into a fighter. And then she'd be a heel fighter. And that could mean we'd get our face bruiser to go against her, yeah? I mean, she's low on the card, but like, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Everyone else is really busy. Yes, okay, we'll go with that. Is that my card? Yes, it is. Now, the show costs 16,000. That's partly because we've got the class change in there. Can I afford to make everything work? Ah, ouch. This is going to be painful. Tables, yes, cool. Not necessarily, actually. Let me have a look at what match I want to put the tables on. Lowest stamina, I guess, really. So it's kind of there. Tables is fine there. And then let's have a look what is the cheapest. So we're looking at... Oh, we can probably do it. Falls count anywhere is extreme stamina cost. So we probably want it here, don't we? Sweet, okay. And then we can have a low stamina cost there with Last Woman Standing, 56,000. And what's an Iron Woman? It's very high. We could go that. No, we can't. We're just over the money, look. Okay. Iron Woman. That works for that because I've got decent stamina. Is that our main event? No, I feel that falls count anywhere might be... No, because that's a low stamina, isn't it? Is it? What is it? No, it's a quality boost maximum and stamina cost extreme. So let's do that there. Cool. Last Woman Standing there. That's fine. They've got more popularity than them anyway. Yes, that feels like a show that we just made up and made happen. Let's buy that. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. We've got Michelle McCool and Jazz fighting. Fine. They'll be happy with that. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see if this happens. Lash Legend could be going up against Christy Hemme. Could be going for the title. Would be big, wouldn't it? What's this? Increase the price of all contracts next week by 2.5k. We need to decrease the price of our contracts. That's what we need. We have no money. We need to make some serious dollar in this event. Let's go. We've got a stipulation on everything. That is the choice that you guys made. And as you can see, I am juggling stamina. I am juggling money. This is a challenge. This is real. Jetta versus Brie Bella. Let's go. Let's see who gets the win. It's Brie Bella getting the winner. And the rivalry grows in a 3.5-star match. Not a bad start. Rivalry has formed there. Fantastic. Jazz and Michelle McCool going at it. Probably not going to be a great match with both of them being fighters. But the winner is Michelle McCool. The rivalry does grow, but it's level 2. It's only a 2-star match, so it's no good, really. Fallon Henley going up against Alba Fire right here. Are they going to continue their feud that seems to be going on forever? They are. The rivalry grows. That's nice. Lash Legend calls out Christy Hemme. Lash Legend going for the title. Will she get it? Who knows? Queen Victoria going up against the Britt Baker DMD in a falls count anywhere. Mega match. DMD getting the win in a 3.5-star match. A rivalry grows. Perfect stuff. Nice. Let's go. Let's confirm all the rest of this show and make sure we show it to you, eh? There we go. Let's see how we did in comparison to them. I mean, they're having really good shows, especially SmackDown, man. SmackDown just solid throughout right there. That is scary. That is scary. Okay, let's continue. Minus 22,000. Ouch. Plus 8,000. Plus 1,000. Wow. Man, we are getting punished. We are getting unfairly punished. We're putting on these incredible shows with incredible talent. And, yeah, I do feel like we are absolutely getting punished. Season 9, week 13. My contract with NXT 2.0 will expire at the end of the week. Should be interested in staying for another 76. Let's talk figures. Do we go for the 10 weeks or 153 to the end of the season? Let's just keep her. Cool, we have a deal. See you next week. Great. Thanks for the match against Michelle McCool. I had a lot of fun going up against her in the ring. I think the extra emotion really helped sell the match, although it was rubbish. It was rubbish, Jazz. You could have had a title opportunity, but you didn't. What amazing growth we've seen from NXT 2.0 lately. I'd like to stay humble, but where I can. But you got to admit, I've seen some amazing growth out of me. I appreciate the opportunity I'd been given to do what I love the most here on NXT 2.0, but sometimes that's not enough. Yeah, here's 50k, because, you know, we can afford that. We can afford that. Major increase to Asuka, though. I think you should put me in a match with Hart. Put me in a match with Hart. That sounds like a great idea. We're going to put you in a match with Hart. She's going to be in your corner. What? Let's see if that works, actually. Yeah, let's put the tag match back in. Julia Hart and Chris Statlander going up against Debbie Keitel and Sasha Moth Martina. Yeah, opener maybe. Give it like the tables or something weak like that so it doesn't injure our champions too much. We put the titles back on the line? No, we don't this time. We don't this time. Cool. Lash Legend and our champion have a rivalry going. The popularity of all these stars is super low, by the way. Super low. That's incredible, isn't it? Okay, let's go. Let's see what we are doing. Is that because we've got so many? I don't really know. I really don't know. Let's do stamina. Let's get... We don't want Lash Legend versus Christy Hem, because Christy needs a rest. Lash Legend can call her out. Yeah, that's fine. Lash Legend calling out Christy Hem right there. Now, how much have I got? Have I got enough to pay off that match? I do want to pay that off. Su Yung and Session Moss Martina. I mean, Session Moss Martina's stuck with the tag belts at the minute, so not gonna happen. Like Debbie Cartel with the tag belts as well. Britt Baker DMD could. Let's do it by stamina again. So Jetta and Brie Bella. We'll get them back out there again. Yeah, I don't mind it. Let's build them up for the pay-per-view for sure. Do it by stamina again. Hollywood, Haley, J, and Asuka can go at it. Nice, don't hate that. Maybe a submission match right there. Maybe a submission match. We'll have to have a look if we've got enough money. Maybe we won't have enough money. And let's have a look. Session Moth Martina and Su Yung. No, we can't do that. Victoria and Britt Baker. We could do that. Alba Fire and Fallon Henley. Could do that. Timeless Tony Storm and Stephanie McCure. That needs to be built. Yeah, let's get them out. Cool. So let's put that in the main event right there. Let's see if we can build them up a little bit more. And yeah, cool. You've got loads of stamina. Cool. Well, one of you has. And we're at level 3, so we can do something high. We don't need to worry too much. So like the Iron Woman match, which is cheap, but it's very high. Actually, what's the other one? The other one is False Count Anywhere, which is extreme, isn't it? So let's do that one. That's fine. That is fine. We should be okay with that, I think. He thinks. That's if if everything goes to plan. We don't need tables because we've already got tables. So let's do a last woman standing. Cool. And then this one can be... we need to change one of their classes, by the way. Do we do that now? Do we turn Asuka heel now? It's Asuka we want to turn heel, right? It's our fighters that are heels in general. Yes. And we need to change that as well. Let's do a role change. Let's do Asuka changing heel. Cool. And let's get another match in there then. Let's have a look. 1-on-1 and go here and go to... Oh, I'm just pressing buttons now. Stamina. Gail Lewis and Queen Aminata. Sure, why not? Let's get you out there. Let's see if we can give you the boost you need. Let's just build everything else out first. Was there anyone else I needed to change heel and face? There's not, is there? Lash Legend, Michelle McCool and Jazz. Do a call out there. Maybe build that up a little quicker. I can't do it with Michelle McCool, can I? I can't do a class change with Michelle McCool. She wanted that matchup, but it's like it's not good in terms of like I can't do anything about it. I cannot do anything about it. Okay. So maybe we just call it out and get it done before at the pay-per-view because it's not going to be the greatest match ever. That's like our middle match now. I can't do anything about it. It's really annoying. Oh, that's a normal match. No, we don't have normal matches here. We don't have normal matches here. Let's make it extreme, shall we? Ensure that your least popular available bruiser is in a match this week. Who's our least popular available? Look, let's not worry about it. We've got it. We've got it. It's fine. Health Spa. I'd love that. I can't afford it. What a shame. What a shame. But we can go with this. The title's not on the line there, but it should be a good match. That should be a good match. Falls Count Anywhere match between Jetta and Brie Bella. The only other thing is I go something like this and I put it submission maybe. Can I afford it? Yes, just. Okay, let's see if we can build that up for the pay-per-view. If I want to build it up, I need it to be a submission, basically. Cool. NXT 2.0, the tag team match. This isn't for the titles this time, but it is a tables match. Julia Hart and Chris Statlander are getting the win. In a great match, 2.5 stars, rivalry grows. Nice, perfect. Lash Legend calls out Christy Hemme. It's a rivalry grow situation. Perfect. Timeless Tony Storm and Stephanie Vicure going at it one-on-one in the ring. Timeless Tony Storm needs to turn, or Stephanie Vicure needs to turn. We'll figure that out in a second. The rivalry grows there. Perfect. Asuka is a fighter, and she's turned heel. She's turned heel. Queen Aminata going up against Gail Lewis right now, one-on-one in the ring. Who's going to win in the submission match? It's Queen Aminata. And the rivalry grows. Just one step, though. Just one step. Michelle McCool calls out Jazz. That rivalry grows. Jetta calls out Brie Bella. Let's go. Falls Count Anywhere. Brie gets the win this time in an amazing match. And the rivalry doesn't grow. The rivalry doesn't grow. Okay. Have to remember that. This is the penultimate show before the pay-per-view, isn't it? So we are going to see exactly what we get here. Has this flown by so quick to everyone else? This has flown by very quickly for me. Minus 14,000. Ouch. We've got some money now though. As long as we have no people whinging. Minus 4,000 and minus 8,000. They've beat us every single week. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. There we go, Mick Foley with the most amount of fans, but we are only 100,000 fans now in front of Ted DiBiase. By the end of the season, we could easily go below him. Oh my word. Oh my word, what's happened? I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. I can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Hey boss, I've been talking with Asuka a lot lately. We had this idea that we should team up for a tag team match. I've got other plans for him. Michelle McCool's just all over the place at the minute, and I don't want to disappoint her. No, is the answer. No. How about that? Cool. Manage the roster. This is the penultimate show before the pay-per-view. We need to make sure we are getting ready for that pay-per-view. Let's give a specialist, actually. Could do with a specialist, I'm sure. 200,000. Cool. Let's use from next week's show. So it's not this week, it's next week. Let's use that on... Let's use that on Teddy. SmackDown has been putting on some belter shows recently. I know that they had more on that last one. And let's try and hinder now. Let's try and slow down. 2 superstars who participate in the show will be injured next week. So let's try and hinder Ted DiBiase. I think that makes sense, right? That makes sense. Cool. And let's have a look what we are going to have on this, the penultimate show. So any 3-star matches we basically want to get out there, or we want to do something with. My goodness, her stamina is low. Right, let's just throw them all in there and see what we're dealing with here. Okay, these are the matches that we need to build up to 4 stars for the pay-per-view. Okay, how do we do that? Do we do that with matches? They can have a match. They cannot have a match. I want Jetta to do a call-out promo on Brie Bella. Hopefully that gets it up to level 4. Cool. Then this one, do we want this match to happen? Yes, but we need it to be something low. That one's fine. And that one's fine as well. Okay, cool. It's probably main event there. And let's have a look what else we've got going on. We've got a load of 2-star matches. Can we get Asuka and Haley J out there? We can. We certainly can. Nice. Liking it. Liking it. So I'm feeling next season, with it being the last season of this full series, I'm feeling of just doing anything I want to do. If that's cool with you. So we'll just have a play. Just get some of my favourite superstars, and just going to be a season for me to enjoy, really. If that's all right with you all. Why not? I'll just enjoy that, if that's okay. Do let me know how you feel about that. I just feel like we've done a lot of the stipulations and stuff, and I just want to have a go where I just use some talent, tell some stories, and have some fun. Then we might have a little break before we get into the Ultimate Series. In fact, yes, let's do another Ultimate Series plug. Have you already written down your 3 superstars? Next season, we are doing a Super Ultimate DLC, and I want all of you members, if you've already chosen 3, like, that's cool. We'll stay with the 3. Someone's buzzing at my bell, but no one's due, so I don't know what that's all about. There's the superstars that have already chosen 3. We'll leave that as it is, if that's okay, so we get everyone an opportunity to be able to do it, and then I'll also choose some really cool ones, so don't worry. But if you have 3 superstars that you really want to see in the Ultimate season, can be men or women, do write them down, and we'll see what happens. They'll probably get picked for the next series. I want to do this, like, I don't want to do this at the WrestleMania ones or the draft ones, because I know a lot of people like join them and watch them. I want this to be the people that are engaging with this content, which is you who's watching this halfway through. And I want to make sure if you've missed it because you've gone out of the room or something, you can hear it again. Okay? So if you haven't already, write down 3 superstars below and code the message. Don't just make it look like you. Next season, I want to pick. Code it with something like, in the Attitude Era, I love these 3 superstars, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Cool. Thanks. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's carry on booking this match card here. And right, we don't need to do any submissions here. We are all no, I don't no. It's only words. We can go more extreme than tables though with these, because everyone else is going to have some extreme matches. So let's go extreme rules for them for now. This one we want to be low, so we'll do the last woman standing, which Jazz is great at, which is great. And this one we can have as a medium, that's fine. And this one has slightly more stamina, but not loads. We'll do another medium with... We could add a special guest referee, but there's not really any point. Submission, there's not really any point. Just kind of don't want to go to the same old things all the time. But it looks like that's what we're doing. TLC then? Fine. 2 extreme rules there, so we can change you out for... She's at 57, so if we just put that at tables and put that as TLC, yeah? That's mixing everything up. Sweet. Cool. Anything else that needs to happen before the pay-per-view? Well, we need a role change. We need a role change for Timeless Toni Storm. So she's going to turn face, which is cool, and that'll mean that match will work. Hollywood Haley J, you're all sorted, aren't you? Who else was it? Julia Hart, are you sorted yet? You're in the tag with... yeah, so you want to be face, don't you? So let's do a role change there and get that ready for when we need her. Sweet. Cool. There we go. That is our card for the penultimate show. I'm sorry this hasn't been as exciting as I was expecting it to be. In terms of the booking for this show, I was expecting to be a lot better, but money's hindered us a lot. Having these stipulation matches are absolutely destroying us. And actually, it's surprising how little popularity these superstars are getting. I suppose they are all cheap superstars, because we had to have so many superstars. We haven't got any big popular names. Christy Hem taking the title straight away as well probably didn't help either, but there we go. It is what it is. Asuka versus Haley J. Let's go. Let's see who wins. So Fighter versus Bruiser. Asuka gets the win in a good match. Rivalry grows to level 2. Perfect. That probably shouldn't have been the opener, but it is. There we go. Jetta in a 4-star feud with Brie Bella. Perfect. Jazz and Michelle McCool going at it now in a last woman standing match. Jazz getting the win in a good match, okay? They haven't built up the rivalry. I do want to pay that off at the pay-per-view, though, because it just doesn't make any sense. Maybe we'll put them in a 4-way, actually, if we can. Fallon Henley and Alba Fire going at it. Maybe that's a way to get around the class matchups. Alba Fire getting the win, and the rivalry grows. We can pay that off at the pay-per-view. Perfect. Julie Hart turns face. Nice. And Britt Baker and Victoria in a tablers match. Victoria getting the win right there. Rivalry grows to level 4 in a 3.5-star match. Nice. Boston Connor versus CM Punk. Wow. And that's who's beating me. That's who's beating me. There we go. I suppose we did better than Raw for definite. SmackDown probably did better, But that's a good thing that we stole fans off SmackDown next week, isn't it? It's next week we stole fans off them. It says injuries none. It says injuries none. But I bet there is. Oh, Piper Niven's injured for 3 weeks. Oh, gutted. Can't use that for the pay-per-view. Sweet, let's continue. And minus 20,000 fans. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. What are we doing wrong? Plus 190,000 in the bank. That's good. Minus 13,000 and plus 3,000. Okay, they've got loads of money as well. Wow. I guess it's popularity at the minute. I think that's where we're struggling. We might end up this season like below Ted DiBiase. We might have to claw it back in the end of the next season, to be perfectly honest, the way this is going. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Fastlane is this week. It is the PLE. Vito Random Superstar. Who's it going to be? Jazz. Freaking great. Freaking great. Great. Cheers, Teddy. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. God damn it. My contract with NXT 2.0 is up at the end of the week. Let's talk figures. Just stay till the end of the season. That's fine. Let's not worry about them anymore. Your contract is up. Let's talk figures. Just stay till the end of the season, please. Cool. We can afford it. It's not too bad. Jazz can't take part. Great. Hi, boss. I think I'm coming down with something. Feel like I may have the flu. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to work this week, let alone take part in the show. Our tag team is feeling sick. Stay home and take care of yourself. Jeez Louise. Everything's against me this season. Hey, boss, I have a proposition for you. How about you and I have a partnership? Yeah, sure, whatever. That's easy enough. Promised Chris Statlander a match against Julia within 3 weeks, so that didn't happen. Let's not upset her. Let's get her in a match this week, and let's make it a fatal 4-way. Sure. Maybe a fatal 3-way, because I don't want... maybe a fatal 4-way. Julia Hart and... They can't have the tag match anyway. So, Chris Statlander going up against... Let's find a random feud to put them up against. Let's go... Britt Baker and Victoria, maybe? No? Maybe, maybe not. I suppose it depends how popular I want it to be. Debbie Keitel is unavailable, isn't it? It'd be great to get Rosemary and Debbie Keitel to pay off, to be honest with you, but that's not going to happen either. It also makes sense in terms of like everything. Okay, Jazz can't be used, so Michelle McCool can't be used. We got any more 3 stars that I want rid of? Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. We've got any 2 stars that we can build up? Stephanie Vicure and Timeless Tony Storm, maybe? Maybe? That's not a bad match, actually. I mean, in real life, that would be cool. Cool, let's have a look who we have got to put on. We've got Jetta and Brie Bella. We've got Britt Baker and Victoria. We've got Fallon Henley and Alba Fire. And any more 4 stars? No, negative. So we have another 2-star. Who do we want? Who's got stamina? Christy Hem and Lash Legend. Could put the title on the line. I mean, that kind of works. I don't think it's the best match in the world, but you know what? Put the title on the line. I don't even think it's going to be our first match because the other rivals are at level 4. That's probably going to be our middle match. That's probably not going to be our main event. What's going to be our main event then? That. Probably going to be that, isn't it? If we look at like stamina, if we look at popularity and stuff. I mean, Chrissy Hem's got a lot of popularity. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Have we got a power card to use on her? Yes, we do. So let's use that on Brie Bella so she's not hurt next week completely. Although, I mean, I think we'd be fine if she was anyway. We won't do that just yet. Sweet. Okay, let's get some call-outs going. Let's get... Su Yung and Martina. Su Young's just locked off because of this feud with Martina. I could put them in a steel cage, to be honest with you. Would I take that off the card to put them in a steel cage? can't do like fatal 4-way steel cages, can I? Oh, I can. Interesting. So what's the bonus for that then on a fatal 4-way? I've never done a fatal 4-way steel cage match, have I? I've always done one-on-one steel cage matches, right? Or if I have, or tag team steel cage matches. I didn't know you could do 4-on-4 steel cage matches. I don't think. Maybe I did. Maybe we've watched one. I don't really know. Let's see if we can get rid of these feuds then. Let's see. So Su Yung and Martina, you can go in there, and Rosemary can go in there and see if it ends the feud with Debbie Keitel. That I don't know if it will at all. So who else do we want in a steel cage match if it was to potentially end a feud? If it was to potentially end a feud, it'd be Michelle and Jazz, wouldn't it? So we'll just throw her in there and see what happens. I mean, it's kind of a little bit of a let's see what happens deal. But you know what? That's our middle match, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it? No, because it's in a steel cage. Oh, it should be in a steel cage. There we go. Resolves any rivalries. So is it just rivalries in the cage, or is it rivalries outside of the cage as well? Because Rosemary and Michelle would quite like to free up. I don't know. We will see, though. Cool. Down with that. Let's go. Let's go with a... What do I want? So Brie has the thingy on her. Branded PLE bonus, Extreme Rules. Do something like a Hell in a Cell, maybe. Or Jetta could go in with another casket match. Just because she won one before. I quite like that. No, she could go ambulance match. 3 weeks injury for the loser. Probably not going to help us. Let's go Hell in a Cell. Cool. Let's have a look what else we're going to do. I can't believe we lost Mae Young. Oh, I miss Mae. Let's make this main event Extreme Rules. See if that gives it the boost it needs. This can be a... Let's do low so I can use them both in the next opening of the next season, hopefully. And this one is going to be tables? Sure. Because I have no idea what's going to happen there. Sweet, that is everything. Let's do some call-out promos. Let's get Chrissy Hem calling out Lash Legend. Let's get another call-out promo going. Let's get Asuka calling out Hollywood Haley J. Just want to build up some of these feuds in the background. Asia calling out Willow, that's fine. And let's have a look. Which other one do we want to do? We'll do Gail Lewis calling out Chrissy Hem. Sure. That's everything, sort of, every feud on the card. That's fine by me. Do we have enough to buy this? Yes, we do, so we can get some extra money. That'll be handy. That'll be very handy. We should also get SmackDown's thing today as well, shouldn't we? So that's good. Yeah, we'll use that on you. Sure. Reduce contract by a week and limited stock. Double the price of the power cards in the store next week for Teddy Long. Nice. Let's go. That is our Fastlane show. That is going to go. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. Yeah. Cool. NXT 2.0, let's go. Jetta going up against Brie Bella. Let's simulate. No, we don't want. We just want to simulate the match, not the full show. Not the full show. Have done that before. Jetta gets the win. Rivalry complete. It's a 4.5-star match. Fantastic. Lovely. Chrissy Hem's rivalry grows with Lash Legend. That's good. Alba Fire and Fallon Henley going at it. Just because we've got so many feuds going on in the roster, and so with the stipulation, I feel like you need to constantly be pushing for them stars. So I know I've got a lot of call-outs that are at 2 stars, but it's because I don't know how much I can use these superstars. You know what I mean? Alba Fire and Fallon Henley getting the win in the last woman standing. Asuka cutting a promo against Hollywood Haley J, and that rivalry grows. Julia Hart, Chris Statlander, Stephanie Vaquer, and Timeless Tony Storm going at it. Let's see if this... What rivalry... Oh, no, it's the next match, so let's not worry about that. The Timeless Tony Storm gets the wins, and their rivalry grows. Great, and Chris Statlander will be happy that she finally had a match with Julia Hart. Asia and Willow. I probably wouldn't have put that on there if I hadn't have missed it. Right, let's see if this ends everything, or if it just ends Su Yung and Martina. Rosemary gets the win. Young and Martina, so it doesn't end Rosemary and Debbie Keitel. Okay, Queen Aminata and Gail Lewis. Just checking, you know. I've just been playing this game for hundreds of hours. I'm just still trying things, new things. Quinn Aminata calls out Gail Lewis, and we get a rivalry build there, and we are going extreme. And a superstar that I don't know enough about actually, because I wasn't watching wrestling enough when she was doing it, and it is of course Victoria. Nice. We are in. Let's go. Fastlane. Victoria was made by. It was suggested by the phrase that Brett plays. But I don't know who it was made by because I never wrote it down apparently. And there we go. There is Victoria. Does she look good? She looks good to me. She looks absolutely fine to me. As if I haven't written down. That's the one name that I haven't written down on who made her. That's terrible of me. Victoria coming to the ring right now. Was it? Oh, I think it was Harry Potter fan. Hashtag 86991. There you go. Harry Potter fan, not just a fan of Harry Potter, but also a fan of Victoria right here on NXT 2.0. Victoria giving the raw, ready to go. Let's go, she says. And who is going to be her opponent? Of course, this originally was set up as an open challenge, and there was one person that answered that challenge, and it is her DMD herself. It's Dr. Britt Baker with the tassels ready to go. DMD, the crowd are shouting as she gets into the ring there. Yeah, one of the best looking Britt Bakers on the game. The backside looks weird, and the front side. What is going on with them pants? Why does it look so weird? Why does it look so weird? The crotch just looks really low. It looks like she has a diaper on. Anyway, Britt Baker is in the ring, and the model actually looks good when it's like standing there, but that animation looks terrible. That's the game. That's the game. Victoria looks stunning there. Britt Baker, she's smiley. She's ready to go. She's angry. She's ready to get this win at Fastlane. These two have been feuding for a while now. Locking up in the middle of the ring now. Victoria up on the shoulders. Can Britt Baker get out of it? No, she can't. Fully flipped around. Wow. Big pain there for Britt Baker, which was made by Toro the Furious. Hashtag 48235. That's who made Britt Baker. Victoria is throwing Britt Baker into the ring ropes. Sends her over the top. Big kick to the back of the head now. Britt Baker sells the back, I don't know why, but now attacking the hand. Attacking the hand is very clever. If she can't lock in the lockjaw, what is she going to do? And speaking of lockjaw, a big knee to the face. Victoria's got that knee brace on, and you can see that connecting with the teeth of Britt Baker. She is going to need a dentist after this, as they're smashing onto the head of Britt Baker. DMD. And there we go, smash to the face, lifting up, half and half suplex. And now Britt Baker is hurt as Victoria goes to the top rope. What's she looking for here? Big sit-down leg drop. A la Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan wouldn't do that. Well, he'd never do that. Wrenching the head now of Victoria into the outside and smashing her head onto that mat. There is matting on the outside, but it's not actually that thick. If Britt could take it up the ramp, she could really, really hurt Victoria. Neck breaker being delivered, stomped to the midsection before lifting her up. What's she thinking of? Head first into the mat. Let's go. Britt Baker knows this is extreme and wants to push it to the limit. Goes under the ring now with a trash can, a la Mick Foley. Mick Foley giving Britt Baker advice before this. He said to her, go for the trash can. That'll hurt her. Going for a powerbomb there, but Britt Baker beautifully turning it into a pin attempt. A beautiful schoolboy reversal. And there we go, getting into the ring. Is Britt Baker looking at the trash can? She thought about it, clearly, but no, instead going into the ring. Sling blade from Britt Baker puts down Victoria. Victoria getting back up defiantly, though. Now taking the head of Victoria, looking at controlling her in this match, but Victoria not having it. Instead, controlling Britt, sending her head into the turnbuckle there, smashing her head on the top of the turnbuckle before the shoulder barge into the middle. Kick from Britt Baker sends Victoria back. Victoria sends Britt into the corner, goes for the big clothesline. Britt Baker is put down. The referee going for the count. 1. And it's a kick out at 1. A kick out at 1. When you've got weapons in the ring, it's time to use them, Victoria. Big leg drop again, but it is her in the backside of Victoria. It did look like Britt Baker could be going for a move like that. She did wear a diaper, and in anticipation of the match for extra padding. There we go. I still don't get, man. I can't take my eyes off her crotch. Not something I thought I'd say, but if you've been watching the Vince McMahon documentary, it's like, you just can't, it's just weird. It just looks weird. Anyway, over it. Forget about it. Drop down toe hold right there from Britt Baker, looking for the submission. She won't get the submission, but what she can do is hurt Victoria here. Victoria having to punch her way out of it, but it is hurt. Thankfully, it was locked on that leg and not the pre-existing injury of Victoria on that right leg as she sends her back into the ring ropes. And what's she looking for now? Going up over the top. Controlling the head of Britt Baker and slamming it down to the mat, kissing the mat right there. DMD, big knee drop. It looks like Britt Baker managed to get out of the way of that, but it's still she seems dazed just from moving in so quickly. Big punches there from Victoria, lifting up and throwing her over the top rope, and she landed on that bin. She landed on the bin. That clearly hurt her, but not enough to let Britt Baker get something out from under the ring. What was she thinking there? Thumbtacks? By the way, thumbtacks have got to be in the next game, man. Come on, guys. We need thumbtacks in the 2K series, for goodness sake. Lifting on the back of Britt Baker there and slamming her down. Britt Baker is hurt right now. And Victoria not letting go with a punishment. What she got there, is that a glass table? No, it's just a table. I thought it was a glass table. Goes and throws it at Britt Baker, able to roll out the way, but looking for a back break drop. Just misses the table. She did bounce onto the back of the table and onto the edge of the table as well, so that will hurt. The ladders are ready to go in the middle of the ring as Victoria, really angry now with a kendo stick, goes for the run, no messing about. Big hit to the top of the head of Britt Baker. She'll be feeling that in morning, and now attacking the leg. She's able to roll out the way eventually and put a stop to Victoria's onslaught. But Victoria has definitely had the upper hand in this match. Not only has she delivered multiple signature moves on the outside, she has really hurt Britt Baker. And Britt Baker now, with the anger, breaking the kendo stick over the leg of Victoria. We have noted that Victoria has had an injured leg in the past, and Britt Baker looking at turning the tide with a move like that. Will it be enough? I don't know. We'll have to see. Now Victoria lifting up Britt Baker, got her on the back there, sending her down to the mat like a widow's peak move there. Wow. And now looking for another weapon, not slowing down. You break a kendo stick, I'll get another, says Victoria, and breaks it over the head of Britt Baker. I can see them splinters opening up Britt Baker's head as Victoria goes to the other side of the ring. Does she know something special under there? What's under there, Victoria? What are you getting? A ladder? That's a big, big ladder, and she's setting it up on the announce table, setting a barrier between her and potentially Britt. Britt's looking at getting under, but Victoria running around so quickly. It's not quick enough, though. Britt Baker with the hammer, putting down Victoria. Shoulder barge sends her to the floor. Arm wrench hurts Britt Baker. What's she looking at here? Locking her up. She's got her head in a submission and a forearm to the head. That hammer is looking dangerously close. Victoria could pick it up and use it now against Britt Baker, but instead deciding to send her into the ring. And again, looking under. Is she a third kendo stick in the match? You can tell that kendo stick across the leg of Victoria really impacted her, because she is not wanting to let go as she continues to punish Britt Baker with multiple attacks with that kendo stick. Is it enough? Can Britt Baker kick out of this? I don't think so. Your winner of Fastlane, Victoria. Let's go, Victoria. No titles on the line there. The breasts are sweaty. I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy together. Hope you enjoy the series. Do us a solid if you enjoy it. Leave a like. It really helps us out. Leave a comment. I love reading them. There we go. Victoria getting the win. Oh, she is sweaty. Oh, it stopped. It stopped. And we cut back to the to the game. Disappointingly. Let's go. Winner is Victoria. Amazing. Rivalry complete. Victoria versus Britt Baker. Let's go. An okay show. An okay show. Not the best, but it was okay. SmackDown now. What are they doing? Whitney Cade and Jacqueline. Oh, my word. With a 4.5 opener and a 4.5 main event. Oh, my goodness. Oh, steel cage. Okay. Did we get our balance right at least? Yes, we did. It was that tables match that was a 2.5. Cool. Steel cage match there. Not doing as well as it should have done. Last one was standing did really well, to be honest. Sweet. Cool, let's go. Let's move on from there. That's their matches in case, yes, interest us. Let's go. 129,000 fans, finally making some fans back. 284,000 in the total profits. Nice. 489,000 is what we are working with. Let's go to Raw, who made 120,000 fans as well, and 107,000 fans for SmackDown. We did steal some of them fans, of course. Complete 5 challenges this season. Nice. Pre-match physio. Brilliant stuff. Love a pre-match physio. Really helps us out in this season. And it's certainly been used to good avail so far. We haven't had any injuries. However, I don't think we're far off. We're only 100,000 ahead of Ted DiBiase. NXT 2.0. Let's go. Let's see if we want to trade out anyone. So, I tell you what. Brie Bella is tempting, and I'll tell you why. Because her stamina's at 12, man. Her stamina's at 12. Right, so who was she against? She was against Jetta. So if we can find a nice bruiser female for her to go against, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. A nice bruiser female. Like, you know, an Aja Kong or something like that. A bruiser female. A bruiser face. Masha Slamovic as well. I wouldn't necessarily mind taking her off her. I do feel like we've used Aja a lot, but she is great, isn't she? Let's have a look, see what they've got. I feel like because Masha's got the belts, she's worth more. As in Aja's worth more. It's only a popularity thing. Aja's got 82 stamina though. That's where we're at, isn't it? That's where we're at. Basically, we're hoping for a swap to try and refresh that stamina. You can give us 10k as well. Oh, I never normally do this. Let's propose that trade, see what he says. He says no. Trade declined. I didn't know you were a comedian, but that's a terrible deal. Why is it terrible? I mean, I would hardly say it's terrible. Okay, we'll say 0. Trade declined. Propose a trade. Let's see if we can get it. No, apparently not. What? You must have taken one too many hits to think I'd accept that. He's getting angry. Come on. Let's not mess about here. Just give us... We'll give you 20k as well. Oh, her trade value is worth more. Oh, I've messed up. I was reading it the wrong way around. Yeah, you're right, Ted. So let's just give him... 50? 60. I don't want to upset him too much. I feel like I'm... Yeah, there we go. We got her. That's good. That's good. Not that that's necessarily going to be the match that I go with. However, the fact that I've ended that feud, I want someone new for her to face, you know, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Anyone else super low on the stamina? Let's have a look. Michelle McCool is with Jazz. That's terrible, man. Them two are terrible. That's been a nightmare. Britt Baker's very low. Fighter heel. She did get the loss there. Let's see if we can find a nice fighter heel to swap Britt Baker out with. Like Nikki Cross. We've not used much of Nikki Cross, to be honest with you. Got way more popularity. No stamina there. No stamina. Fighter heels. No one on Raw. Let's go to SmackDown. Who's injured on your roster, by the way? Oh, Jessica. Nice. That's one person that looks like we injured. Maybe Gail Kim as well. Cool. That's who we went and injured when we went round, I think. Use that card on him. Obviously, Rift is injured. Piper Niven's injured. She's got feuds everywhere. Okay, stop messing about. Fighter. Heel. No, there's no one there. Is there a fighter specialist that I want that's got a lot of stamina? Sorry, a heel how can you have a fighter specialist? A heel specialist. Emi Sakura. No stamina. Sorry, there's just so much information to take in, to be honest with you. Blair Davenport. Is it worth it? She's got less popularity. Tiny bit more stamina, but is it really worth it? I don't think so. Let's take her out, and My goodness, I hardly do this much trading normally anyway. Let's go. So we just watched Victoria and Britt Baker. Is there anyone to swap for Victoria? I mean, her stamina's not too bad though. Who else's stamina's bad? Michelle McCool's terrible. We just said we can't find a heel fighter, can we? Can we swap out Fallon Henley for someone? Another face bruiser? There was a couple, wasn't there? There was... Swap it for Brie Bella. Oh, that's going to hurt you, man. Signing her with 12,000, trust me. That is going to hurt you. Bruiser. Masha. No stamina. You could go Trish Stratus, get a specialist on the card. How much have we got? 400,000. Let's see if we can make this work. We've only got 2 trade attempts. So let's just go 100,000. Let's go big. So 100,000. We get Trish Stratus with incredible stamina, much better popularity, and we ruin the tag feud if we can get her. That's a negative. Doesn't work for me. Do you have any other proposals? Yes, sure. We can go up. Go to 130. That feels about right. That feels like we get a shake. We got a shake. We got Trish Stratus. I am happy with that. We're out of trade attempts. We can trade more in the next PLE. I enjoyed that. Like, we don't normally do that, but certainly felt like a good bit of trade in there. I'd love Mercedes. I think Mercedes is a really good shout in terms of like 91 stamina. She's not happy at the minute there, but it's the Post Malone thing. I mean, there's no point. There's no point. Cool, that's a no-no from us. Are you going to offer us more? Yeah, they are just offering us more money. No, sorry, mate. It's not. I wish you could tell the game. It's not that. It's Post Malone. We're not interested in Post Malone. We've got a fully female roster, my dude. Right, giving us a large amount of cash for 2 superstars that I've just paid 110,000 for, plus lost another superstar for. It's not worth it. I mean, get it up to $500,000 and I might consider it, because I feel we could buy some people for that. You're going to go up again? No, he's not. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's get the shake-up cards and call it an episode. Since when have I done so much trading? Queen Amanata, my time with NXT 2.0 comes to an end this week. Let's talk figures. 105 to stay to the end. No, let's just go 45, yeah. Oh, I've gone under. I hate being low ball, but okay, I'll take the offer. Oh, she's angry. I can't believe you didn't put me in the PLA. Debbie, we couldn't, man. We couldn't do that. Thanks for following through on your promise. I have to say, I'm loving my time here in NXT. You are welcome. We made it happen. All your giant superstars get +3 might skill. Your most popular male and female superstars each lose 35 popularity, and your least popular each gain 50. Your most popular male. So our most popular female superstars lose 35 popularity, and our least popular gain 50. I mean, it's a net gain, but it's not great. Your male and female champions gain 15 popularity and are guaranteed to win all their matches while this shake is active. Not using that. Who's our most popular superstar? Christy Hem, probably. Who is our most popular superstar? Trish Stratus. Just brought her in. Who's our least popular? Gail Lewis. Do we want to take Gail Lewis to the moon? No, not really. No, I think we can do something interesting with Trish. So I guess, like, I'm not doing that because I don't want guaranteed to win all the matches. I hate that. So I guess we're just going to take that. Like, yes, it's a bit pointless, but I'm not having. I want the randomness, you know. I want the shake up. That doesn't feel like a shake up. That feels like something completely different. But that has been it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you all. And yeah, if you are, I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, if you're coming from Grimsim Labs, thanks very much for joining us. Rock and roll. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Ta-ra! I've just got to hit the button.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Hole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day. Arr, arr,